everyone, this is Deborah. I'm not going to look at the camera. I'm going to concentrate on driving. I'm on a road that I'm very familiar with. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know Shambuzi, but my niece, she's a teacher in Woodbridge. She actually went to school, high school with Shambuzi. Don't think that's his real name, but whatever. Yeah, that was kind of cool. But Martha Stewart told me, well, not just me personally, but on her documentary, which I thought was very enlightening. I think she's been the #1 influence in my life in the last 40 years. Yeah, besides God, yeah. She says, if you want to be happy for 1 year, get married. If you want to be happy for 10 years, get a dog. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, get a garden. I think that's how she said it. And it's very true. But this is what just really has been bothering me a lot, is these men and women, they will marry the first person that they had sex with, thinking, oh wow, this is really great. I think me and my sisters are guilty of this. You should never marry the first guy you have, because you are confused and thinking, oh well, he or she rang my bell, this must be the one. No, almost anybody can do that. You really need to, it's almost like a test. The person you want to marry, you need to know if they're on the same thinking as you are about how to raise children. That's crucial. You need to make sure that they don't have any alcohol or drug problem, and they hide it pretty good, people. So you have to be a little bit of a snoop, okay? Also, you have to make sure that the religion is compatible with yours. And this is the big one. Finances. You want to make sure the person that you're getting ready to marry doesn't have a huge debt load, because once you get married, you share that debt. So you don't want to get married to somebody who's carrying like $200,000 in student loans, or they got $750 a month car payments, because then that debt also becomes yours unless you sign a prenup. So it is so important that when you are getting ready to make that big step, that you ask these questions. And not only ask, but a lot of people will tell you anything. They will tell you anything. It's what you have to look at is the actions. You have to see if there's a compromise in the relationship. Like I said, just don't go by what they're telling you. You actually look at the actions of that person. And if you are with somebody who's a flirt, and you're in a relationship, or a wandering eye, oh my God, I just saw a Tesla, that brand new Tesla. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now I forgot what I was talking about. There's so many things to consider. You might think you're in love, but that love, may fade real fast if the person that you're with has addiction issues. Or, this is another one, check out your potential in-laws. My ex always thought his in-laws were like the ones that, we talked about all the time. And I said, come to find out, when it was all over with, my in-laws were very, very evil and not from a loving family. Yeah. So, Yeah, you got to check out your in-laws if you don't get along with them. But this is something I've learned from Dr. Phil, and that is, if your husband is having trouble with his mother-in-law, he should not be confronting her. It should be the wife that should take responsibility and confront the issue with her own parents. Yeah, I think that's a big contention there with a lot of people's. When you're talking about your in-laws and you want something done about it, it should be the own person's parents, that they should, like, if there was an issue with, I think what I'm trying to tell you is, love is not all you need in a relationship. You need respect. You need to be financially sound. You need to be on the same boat with finances, with religion, kind of. Also, you have to be on the same page with sex. There's nothing worse than being married to somebody who all of a sudden, after you get married, they don't want any intimacy. That is a huge problem in relationships. Believe me, it wasn't mine. So, happy holidays, happy New Year.